El Salvador means the Savior, for it was known that the place was enslaved by a plague, an epidemic that consumed a number of its population. But as Filipinos who constantly find miracles amidst chaos, the prayer of the multitude was heard, and thus saved the remaining of what is to become El Salvador City. The once sleeping place became a barrio of what was once the municipality of Cagayan de Oro City. Then on June 15, 1948, El Salvador became its own municipality through Republic Act No. 268. But it was through Republic Act No. 9435 that El Salvador became a city on April 22, 2007. 18 kilometers west of Cagayan de Oro, El Salvador City spans a vast land area of 12,265.25 hectares, which is predominantly agricultural, constituted of 15 barangays, accommodating a populace of 41,905. The wealth of the El Salvadorian resources has brought investors to sow their productive seeds on El Salvadorian grounds. El Salvador has several tourism potentials worthy to be developed. Navigable on its coastal waters is Mulugan's pride, El Salvador City's very own white island, the Pulo or Burias Islet. The Tuburan Springs located in Poblacion, the cool clear crystal spring at Abaga Falls, and Sikyop Spring in San Francisco de Asis. However, due to accessibility problems, these areas are seldom visited. Thus, it is now aimed by the local government to prioritize the full development of the springs, with a vision that it will not only boost tourism, but generate income and livelihood for El Salvadorians as well. Adding to local attraction are its own natural resources, the mangrove forest in Taytay, augmented recently in 2003, and the centennial trees, the acacia tree along Mulugan Highway, and the Macau tree in Tuburan, Poblacion. For its burgeoning human resources, El Salvador City provides healthcare and medical services for diagnoses, treatment, and patient admission. It also offers 15 public elementary schools, 2 national high schools, and 2 private schools. All 15 barangays are supplied with power and water, but not only that. El Salvador City also provides entertainment to its people. Every year before the feast day of Señor San Roque, the El Salvadorians come together to a series of recreational events, the highlights of which are the drum and lyre showdown of select schools. And just this year, the first ever Carotao Festival was realized. A dream of a local El Salvadorian to get El Salvadorians together and participate in what is truly homegrown. The Carotao objective is to interpret its literal meaning, human float, an assemblage of celebrating individuals motivated to fashion an El Salvadorian concept into a human float. This celebration has awoken the cultural awareness of the citizens and has roused the sleeping spirit of the El Salvadorian artistry. The taste and flavors of El Salvador can be found in its pasalubongs, available to the neighboring places when found in the Salotabo, where El Salvador has maintained to be found in the winner's circle. This year, the El Salvador city bagged the second place in the Salotabo tourism. Then, of course, the House of Pasalubong, a one-stop convenience souvenir shop where you can find the ingenuity of El Salvadorian indigenous. This is a showcase of all barangay indigenous products which are processed to become all of El Salvador's best. It is where you can especially find the now popular Salvador flavored wines manufactured by the able hands of the Bulisang Women Winemakers Incorporated, a group that has come to meet the demands of import wines with their innovation of local fruit flavors. So presently, El Salvador is not only known as the city that brews beer, but also a producer of fresh fruit wine from the variety of fruits from the locality. With it rising from past and present struggles, it can be said that the city is worthy of its own name, the Savior, named after the divine providence that saved it, and that the El Salvadorians are confident that at the end of every day, El Salvador City's resources will always be saved for the betterment of El Salvador and the nation it belongs to.